Aloha friends, great to see you back. I'm Laura Christine, again founder of Being Boundless and host of the Boundless Soul podcast, all about helping you stay aligned with your values, create and maintain strong boundaries, and let self-love dissolve self-doubt so that you attract the things and the people and the opportunities to you that make you feel whole, successful, aligned, and boundless. Make sure you click subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every Friday when new videos come out for you. Let's get started on today's video. I'm going to be talking to you about the 5 steps for setting healthy and strong boundaries. Before I start, I really want to know if you are or you aspire to be a spiritual entrepreneur. So go ahead and drop it in the comments. If you are an entrepreneur, if you already have a business, let me know what it is. And if you don't have a business, but you really kind of aspire to be or you have ideas, throw it in the comments. Let's see who we all are. I'd love to know. Okay, the 5 components that we need are, number 1, and this is so important that everything is tied and it is all tied together, but if you don't have this one, none of the other ones are going to work. So, number 1, you must take full responsibility for your own boundaries. Got it? Write that down. Nobody's going to tell you what boundaries are best for you but you. And nobody's going to respect your boundaries if you don't take responsibility for setting them. Now, in the next video that I'm going to be making and putting out next Friday, or if it's already out, I'll have a link to it down in the description, that I'm going to go into taking full responsibility deeper. And in the following weeks, I'm going to be going deeper into all of these. So this is your basic, you've got to get this down first. Number 1, take full responsibility for setting your own boundaries. Number 2, you've got to know your values. Your values inform your boundaries. So if you don't know your values, how can you set boundaries? How can you know what part of you, what aspect, what priority you want to protect if you don't know what that priority is? So you've got to know your values. Again, in a future video, I'm going to go over that deeper. So for now, number 1, take responsibility, and number 2, know your values. By the way, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, go for it now. Number 3 is huge. And really, number 3, it's in the middle, and it really connects it all. They're all intermingled, intertwined, and meshed. They're all a part of the same puzzle. And you can't finish the puzzle without piece number 3. It's to love yourself. You will not set boundaries if you don't love yourself, because you're going to be seeking that love from outside yourself. And the easiest way to do that, or to feel like you're getting it from outside yourself, is to break your boundaries and do the things that other people want you to do, whether or not you want to do them at all. So you've got to love yourself. Number 4, know yourself. You know the phrase, to know you is to love you? You've got to know yourself in order to love yourself, in order to set those boundaries. So you've got to know yourself. And I promise I will be giving you tips, tools, techniques, practices to help you know yourself better and love yourself more, because it's so important and integral in setting these boundaries and really becoming boundless. When you have boundaries, you are boundless as long as you keep them intact and strong. Last one, number 5, trust yourself. If you don't know yourself, you can't trust yourself, right? Because you don't know who you're trusting. If you don't know somebody very well, it's harder to trust them, right? Same goes for you. If you don't spend some of the time and energy you're giving to other people to turn that in and receive it for yourself, you're not going to be able to know yourself enough to be able to trust yourself to make and set the boundaries that are going to make you boundless, that are going to start to attract those people that you're looking for, those partnerships, those collaborations, and those opportunities, and those things, those clients, that car, whatever it is that you're like really aligned with deep in your heart and it's just not coming to you. It might just be that you don't quite know yourself enough to trust yourself enough and to feel worthy enough to let it in. And I know that's really up there on the surface, but I wanted to get this really foundational video out, these 5 steps, just to give you an idea of what's going to be coming in the future here. So stay tuned, click subscribe, definitely hit that bell. Each Friday I'll be putting out a new video. You can also catch me on my podcast, The Boundless Soul, and awesome resource right up here. You can grab a free basics course, and that will give you a solid foundation for your boundlessness. It will show you how to really understand where your values come from, and even give you one of your soul contracted at birth values that you don't even have to think about. It will really help set the foundation for other values that you might reveal and find for yourself. It shows you where you might be breaking a boundary and how to bring self-love in. So grab that course. It is free and it is for you. So thank you again so much for being here. Drop in the comments if you are a spiritual entrepreneur or have aspirations to be, or a side gig. Let me know what you're all about. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, thanks for being boundless with me.